and you can find it without a code. So if you're a sweaty duelist, and a lot of people here are, you would know that. Not that I want to battle sweaty duelists, but you know what, guys? This is gonna be, hold on, I've got to adjust this. Since we're gonna, what's it called? Listen, if we're doing this, you guys know what we gotta do, right? I mean, you guys know what we're doing here. Take away one of those, and we'll take away... I feel like we should take out Slifer the Sky Dragon, but he is kind of cool, so... Kind of want to just... We'll take out Regeki. Alright, guys. One battle against someone from chat. Okay, Bever Warrior made it in, but I feel like they're using a meme deck, and I don't want to do it in the no rules deck challenge. So right now, we're looking for someone who is pretty much really, really powerful. Now, I will say my deck is not a meta deck, so if they're running Runic Sprites, we're gonna get smoked. But if they're using anything slightly weaker, anything like around Rogue tier, it'll be close. Let's look for someone that we've battled before, because then we'll know it'll be a decent one. You know, we'll give it to this guy. This was one of the first chat duelists we've dueled. So we're going to do this. So basically, first one, we're doing full power decks, any deck you want. That's what this one is. Then we're going to do the event decks, which are slightly weaker. Plus, in the event decks, you also can't use like Ash Blossom, Called by the Grave, or anything like that, really. So it removes a lot of the more modern like meta cards. I think some people call them staples. Don't know why they called staples. I thought that was the name of the department store, but anyway. And then that event deck will be more fun. And then the last one's just gonna be the classic old deck, where like I'm gonna be using a couple new cards, but mostly old scuffed cards. Like my strongest card there is probably Dark Paladin. Okay. Here we go. Hey, we're using the same dual field. Pot of Desires. Normally I use Ash on this because they get 2 cards. This is a 1 for 2. It's just makes sense. I don't know if this is the right play, but the thing is, since I don't know what type of deck they're running, this is just the move. Because they draw 2 cards, I stopped them. They basically started the game with only 4 cards. So, usually that's a decent play. It does depend a little bit on what type of deck they have. Because if they have a certain type of deck that really needs a search, then it might be better to use on something else. But typically, you can't go wrong with a 1 for 2. And it looks like that was a really good move for us. All right. Timaeus. Let's think. Okay. All right. I think I've got a play. Wait, do I have a play? Okay. Oh, man, this is tough. Okay, I'm trying to think of the right play here. I just don't know. I could use this, get rid of Eye of Timaeus, fuse this into the Dark Magicians, do this for a 1-card draw, and hope I get something lucky. This is an absolute gamble, but well, let's do it. First, we'll activate this, and by discarding... Wait, we can't discard Eye of Timaeus? It doesn't mention Dark Magician? Well, that's bad. I could have sworn... One spell or trap that mentions Dark Magician. Target 1 Dark Magician. You know, my reading skills don't really work too well, I guess. Because this says Dark Magician. This definitely says... Huh. Well, I guess the next play would be to discard Dark Magician Girl. You know, I don't play this deck a whole lot, but I do think that one looks cool. Alright, plan B. Apprentice Illusion Magician. By discarding the Eye of Timaeus, we can summon this. And then we add a Dark Magician to our hand. Okay. It's workable. And then we'll activate this fusion here. To summon... Oh, Dark Magician the Dragon Knight. Really strong card, but it won't do much without Eternal Soul. And if we use this, we'll have a chance to draw a card. If we were going to summon this, we should have used this first, so we're committed to our move. we'll activate this to summon the Dark Magicians and draw 1 card. And the reason we draw a card is because we activated this. So we could have summoned the other one and banished that, but we're committed to this move. We gotta hope we draw the right card here. All right. Add the card from our deck to our hand, and then change the order. Wait a minute. Well, this is kind of Giga Brain. Look. Guess what I'm drawing, guys? By activating the Dark Magicians, I draw 1 card, and it's the card I just put on top. And then I activate Magician's Rod, which allows me to add 1 card from Soul Servant. Wait, am I cooking? I think I'm actually cooking a little bit here. Then we'll activate Soul Servant, which allows us to put 1 card on top of our deck. And I'll choose this one. Then by activating Soul Servant, I believe we draw 2 cards. 2 cards. Then we activate Magician's Salvation, giving us the Eternal Soul we needed. Now there's one minor problem here. I really want to get Dark Magician the Dragon. Wait a minute. We can! Alright guys, Giga Brain strat here. So there's 1 card that makes this deck almost unbeatable. Dark Magician the Dragon Knight makes Eternal Soul unbeatable. But we can't summon it this turn. Unless we do this. Hold on. I've got a crazy plan cooking that may or may not work. Oh, we actually can't do it yet, can we? If we use this, can we summon him? So I was hoping we could get the fusion card, but it looks like we can't. I guess what we'll do is just this. Wait, we can still do something. Okay, I just thought of this right now. By, putting this card back in the deck, we can activate Magician's Souls. By discarding a Dark Magician, we can special summon Dark Magician, which allows us to not only summon a Dark Magician, we also, I believe, get to summon Dark Magician Girl, and we get to banish the card. I feel almost bad that we've been cooking this long, but we banished this, and then thanks to Magician's Salvation, we also summon Dark Magician Girl. Wait. He has a response? No way! He had... Oh my god. This guy... It didn't activate it till... But I summoned more than 5... He was waiting. He must have toggled his on-off thing. Where's my monster? Okay, luckily since I chained it correctly, I still get Dark Magician Girl? No, I don't. Why not? I can't believe it. He toggled his thing. So the way I didn't recognize it there because he turned off his triggers, which means it didn't show me that anything was activating. I just cooked all that, and he'd been waiting the whole time to use this. I can't believe it. Toggled what? Are they not called triggers? I don't know. You know what I mean. I thought they were called triggers, but Signet mining, and we have no response for it. Luckily, thanks to our card, our guy's still super strong. 6,300 defense points. Not bad. Alright. What did he search for? Mathmech Circular. Oh, we might lose. We definitely could lose here, guys. Oh, man. Oh, could be bad. Could be real bad. Harpy's Feather Duster. We can't activate this. It won't do anything. All it'll do is kill our monsters. I can't believe he had 3 cards left. He had 3 cards left, and he had the perfect cards to counter my entire hand. I can't believe it. And with this, it's pretty much over. Banish? You can't. The way it works is Harpy's Feather Duster will destroy everything, like immediately, meaning the banish doesn't have time to activate it. I can't believe it. We removed 2 cards by Ash Blossoming this. He only had 4 cards in his hand, and he just had every card to counter it. He had Nibiru to counter all our summons. He had Feather Duster to counter all our spell and trap cards. And then he had Circular, which is literally the exact card you need to combo. If he had any other card than Mathmech Circular, we probably would have won. But that was really just the perfect hand. Literally any card but this one, and he probably wouldn't have been able to combo it. Or if there was no Feather Duster, we would have had a banish. Or if he didn't have Nibiru, we would have killed him in that one turn. So it was basically just God tier hand. Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing we can do against that, really. Okay. I mean, it's pretty much over, guys. That was unbeatable. All right. Does this still combo? Did you mess up? Did they mess up? What happened? What happened to a Lemberton or whatever? Well, what happened, guys? Where I thought he's supposed to send that one card that special summons from the graveyard, and then summon a Lemberton. They sent the wrong one. What? He didn't send Sigma. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Get to add a Dark Magician and do that. Well, I mean, wait, he doesn't have Sigma left. Wait, do you think... No, wait, guys. Do you think the 10 cards that they banished... Do you think the 10 cards they banished got rid of all of his Sigmas so he couldn't send it to the graveyard anymore? It's possible. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't think they messed up. I think they just got the perfect hand, but actually banished all of their Sigmas. I guess we win. Thanks for the Nibiru. Okay. We won. That is just insane that we won that. Because they had pretty much the perfect hand, except for banishing 10 monsters. I was about to surrender. I'm not gonna lie. So the only reason I let it through was because we're dueling against chat right now. And I was like, you know, I'll let them play it out. We obviously lost here. I would have surrendered against anybody else. It was just that we're playing against chat. I didn't want to, like, you know. It seems like they just banished all 3 of the cards they needed to send to the grave somehow. Well, that was lucky. A good battle. Honestly, they had a great hand, but I'm assuming they just banished the wrong cards. And that's where it went wrong. All right, guys, that does it for the...